an iPad good for video editing? My experience with LumaFusion. Let's begin. So I don't need to introduce to you LumaFusion because it's #1 the best video editing app for iOS devices, and now on M1 Max. And I really like it because over 1 year ago I wanted to become a professional video editor. Actually, I started my video editing journey when I was 13 years old, and I was editing all my videos using only the iPhone 5S. So that's interesting. Alright, let's go back to this video. So I thought, alright, now I'm editing in Video Leap. Later I was editing in iMovie, so yeah, iMovie on an iPad or on an iPhone, it's not so good like on a Mac because it's too limited. So I thought, alright, LumaFusion is awesome. Many people edit videos using only LumaFusion. Some people record videos on weddings, different events, and commercials. So I thought, I'm gonna buy it. It's only 30 bucks. So why not, right? So I bought this, and after around 9, maybe 11 months, I arrived to the conclusion that I need to buy a Mac and edit videos in Final Cut Pro X, Final Cut Pro 10. I'm sorry. Because there are some problems in LumaFusion, so now I'm gonna focus more on problems than on benefits, because problems are more important actually in this app, right? So #1 problem that I came across during my video editing workflow was masking. I do a lot of masking. I know many of you guys just don't like it, but there's some situations when you need to mask an object, or you want to create an amazing effect, like you go like a Superman, you fly, you need to mask yourself to do that. When you want to do like your cap is flying or something, you need to cut it out, this cap or an object, to make it fly, right? Actually, in LumaFusion, the only way you can mask is crop and resize it, minimize it, and I think that's it. Like, there are not so many options when you can use a mask. But you can use green screen shapes. So when you click add overlay, text overlay, later you click add shape, you click, for example, rectangle or square shape or whatever, right? And you can mask it out using different shapes. And my friend, it's not easy, and it's kind of like not so cool to do it because it's too time consuming. And in Final Cut Pro I can just select pen tool and just, do it much more faster and easier, right? Of course I have to go frame by frame to just change my control points and stuff like that, but here I need to add green screen to a video. Later I need to share it and put again to my timeline, and later I can select green screen here and I can add, let's say, a video or a photo underneath this video with green screen. So yeah, it's kind of complicated. It's getting more complicated when you want to create more professional workflow. When it comes to color grading, that's also a problem for me because color grading is not so good. You can't change different color of an object like you can using Luma here, but I mean, you click add shape mask, you select, like, let's say my face, and we change a tone to more warm or more cold. Here you can do it, but again it's more complicated and you need to think upside down how to do it different than you can do it easily in Final Cut Pro. Or, in Final Cut Pro you can add many color boards, color wheels and stuff like that. Here you simply click the video, you go to color grading tab and you just color grade it. If you want to add another layer of color graded footage, you need to duplicate it, change the opacity, or click to multiple, blend, and later you can do some changes. But yeah, it's too complicated. Maybe not complicated, but it's kind of different and kind of strange. You should do it normally, right? Like in Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro 10, or DaVinci Resolve. So yeah, DaVinci Resolve #1, the best color grading software, that I just don't like this. I tried DaVinci Resolve, but it's not for me. I love Final Cut Pro 10. I still edit some videos on LumaFusion, and this video is edited using only an iPad, using only LumaFusion. So I want to show you that nothing is impossible, and you can edit all your videos using only an iPad. But using a Mac or a Windows computer with professional software is much more easier, my friend. Another problem that I came across was transitions. In Final Cut Pro 10 you have so many different transitions, the same as with DaVinci Resolve and Adobe Premiere Pro. So you can use so many different transitions, so many different effects, but here you have to do everything by your own. Of course, you have some transitions effects, but they're so basic that you don't even want to use them. Like it was in my case. I created Lint commercial, I created a water bottle commercial, and a popcorn commercial on an iPad. The quality was good, effect was also not bad, but man, on the Mac in Final Cut Pro 10 I would do it 100% much better. And even I created yogurt commercial. All of them were pretty nice, but not so good like I could do that on my Mac. There are many more cons, but maybe let's talk about benefits, about pros of this software. You have touchscreen on your iPad, so it's much more easier to use it. You have a finger, you have Apple Pencil support, you have mouse support, trackpad and keyboard support. Everything what you want. On the Mac you have only trackpad, keyboard and mouse support. Here you have two more things. Finger and pencil. It's better. Editing on an iPad is pretty awesome because you can buy a variety of different accessories like cases, Magic Keyboard, Apple Pencil, Magic Mouse, or Logitech keyboard, mouse, and Logitech keyboard in my case. It's so amazing, and the screen on new 12.9-inch iPad Pro M1 2021 is even better. It's XDR display, so it's a mini version of this $6,000 big XDR display. So imagine having this monitor and doing color grading is so amazing. I'd like to try it, but I don't have. I have iPad Air 3rd generation 2018. I like to buy iPad Pro M1 12.9 inches to try the display, to test it out. Maybe in the future I will create a video about it, right? But now, if you're a filmmaker and if you create some videos for weddings, for events, if you don't want to use a lot of visual effects, like let's say you go somewhere with your camera and then you create this Superman effect, boom, and you go to the clouds or something, you can do it simply. You have to you have to put your camera on a tripod, take a screenshot of the place where you want to record this video without anyone, and later you put people, and later you mask them out and you can do this flying effect. It's not difficult, but it's only in Final Cut Pro you can do it. I did that on my iPad using Affinity Designer, Affinity Photo. It's Affinity Photo? What I have? Yeah, Affinity Photo. Using an Affinity Photo, so you have to go back and forth from one app to another, and it's kinda strange because in Final Cut Pro I can do everything. Yeah, of course animations I can do in motion, but 3D stuff in Blender. LumaFusion is good for YouTubers, for influencers, for everyone who want to start brand online and create basic videos. But if you're a professional, you want to work for big companies or create big commercials for Lamborghini, Porsche, but even for TV, some commercials, right? it's much more easier and better to do it on the Mac. My dream is to edit all my videos on an iPad, but unfortunately it's just impossible. And it's pretty bad and it makes me cry. Maybe a little, because iPad looks so cute and it's so beautiful. It has so many cool features. It's so easy to understand. It has iPadOS that I love, especially iPadOS 15 with app library and widgets on the screen. But macOS, it's also pretty nice.
macOS.
Love that. So I switched from LumaFusion to Final Cut Pro 10 because I wanted more effects, masking, different transitions. I can add plugins and it's better. In LumaFusion, still some things are limited. In LumaFusion 3.0, we have more features, multicam, camera support, video scopes, and audio equalizer or something like that. But it's still, I don't have masking. I don't have new FCPX and transitions. Yeah, that's kind of bad. That's bad. But LumaTouch is still working on that, and I really appreciate this company. I'd like to work there maybe one day to add even more features. I know it's very difficult to create this powerful app on iOS devices, so LumaTouch is the best. Of course, there's a VN video editor. This app is also pretty nice, but I think LumaFusion has still more options and features. And now you can edit from external hard drive in LumaFusion 3.0, and it supports external monitor, but only it displays your main video that you're editing right now, and all this editing timeline is still on your iPad. So that's how it looks like, because iPad supports only 4:3 aspect ratio, which is kind of bad because 16:9 is better, and Mac has this. So yeah, that's how it looks like. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe my channel. See you next time. Peace. Stay strong and stay safe. Stay safe.